Hello friends, my name is Shashikant Vibhute. I have given 6 attempts and in all those 6 attempts I have cleared prelims. Okay, and in all those 6 attempts I have been to the interview 3 times, and this year also I have given mains. Okay, the mains result is still awaited. This is my prelims scorecard in the last 5 attempts. This year's attempt score have not been updated. Okay, if you can see, nearly I have got nearly 130, more than 130 in 4 of these 5 attempts. Okay, the score has been good. Now I will be introducing you all to the word of tricks. Okay, tricky word. Okay, in general, students demand that sir, please tell us some tricks how to solve a particular question, how to score more than, let us say, 120, 130. In general, many classes, they give this conception that they have a limited set of or some tricks. By using those tricks, you can get more than 120 or 130. Okay, tricks are there, but tricks are not the only ultimate solution. Tricks should be used as a resort, last resort, not as the first line of defense. Those should be your last resort. If you are unable to solve a question based on your knowledge, understanding, logic, in that case you should think about tricks. Okay, so we will be discussing around 14 tricks, and before using those tricks we have an advisory. Okay, the advisory goes like this. The first advisory or first advice is basic conceptual clarity is must for using tricks. You can't directly jump into the tricks. Okay, sometimes it is said that if there is a word only or extremely, in that case that statement might be wrong, but it need not be. You have to first have a conceptual understanding. At least you should know something about whatever is mentioned in the statement. There could be an institution. Okay, there could be a body, there could be any event. You should know something about that event, only then the tricks can be useful. In that case, the question may go wrong. Okay, we have covered questions on these tricks, or how we should have conceptual clarity before using those tricks. The questions are there. We will go through questions after this slide. Second, don't directly use the tricks. Rather, try to solve by your knowledge. You have given your 4 months for the prelims preparation. In that case, you should use your knowledge first rather than using these tricks. Trick of extreme, trick of digit. Use your knowledge. You have given 4 months. Then the tricks may not be correct all the times. The tricks may be wrong. Fourth, these to be applied when you are unable to use any kind of knowledge. Sometimes there are some questions where you are unable to recollect anything. You are unable to recollect its purpose, its history, its who were the active people in that event or something. You are unable to get anything out of it. In that case, it should be your last resort. You can use trick in that case. When you solve any question, any prelim related question, each word of that question becomes important. Okay, so think about every important word of that question before attempting the question, and the words like whether it is a definition or not, whether any current affair is associated with that question, or whether any historical significance or any historical event which is connected to that event. Then contemporary usage. Are we using that thing in contemporary or day-to-day life? Let us say if there is a question on artificial intelligence, we are using that. If there is a question on, let us say, 5G, we are using 5G technology for our day-to-day communication. Not 5G, 5G is yet to come, but 4G. So we are used to these things. So see if that question is related to any contemporary usage or issue. Okay, now we will go to next slide. Now our first trick is trick of extremes. Okay, it is known as extreme word or statement. If in that question, if you find such words only, drastically, highly, completely, anyway, these are very, very extreme words. Okay, those may be wrong. The statements which have these words, those statements could be wrong. But before using any trick or using this trick, try to use your knowledge. Try to understand the statement, whether you can solve that statement using your knowledge, or whether you can use any logical conclusion, logical association, any contemporary significance, contemporary connection. In that way, think about the statement. And if you are unable to solve the statement, then use these tricks. If these words are there, as a final resort, you can make this statement as wrong if you are not getting anything. Okay, or if the whole statement is extreme, then such statements are wrong. In general, they are wrong, but they need not be wrong. We are going through examples to show that the tricks may go wrong. Okay, then there are exceptions as well, especially in polity questions. Now we will go through examples. Now this is a question of 2015 prelims. Okay, see the question. With reference to Indian Ocean Rim Association for Regional Cooperation, IOR ARC, consider the following statements. Now, as we have discussed previously, that every word of the question should be read seriously with carefully, with careful consideration. Now, this word is Indian. That means you have to imagine that it is regarding Indian Ocean only. You should not think about any other country which is associated with other oceans. Okay, Indian Ocean. Then Rim Association for Regional Cooperation. It is a regional cooperation. Cooperation means there is an interaction between the countries on various things, various dimensions. It is the word, open-ended word, cooperation. Okay. Now consider the following statements. It was established very recently in response to incidents of piracy and accidents of oil spills. Okay. Now, when you read Indian Ocean Rim Association, if you go through current affair questions, you will come to know that this entity was established. This entity was established in, I think, 1998. Okay. 1998, it is a year in which it was established, and it's been more than 20 years. So in that case, these words don't signify any meaning. Okay. Very recently means whether few days back, few months back, few weeks back, few years back, or few decades back. You don't get anything. So anyway, this statement doesn't make any sense. You can make it as a wrong question, a wrong statement. Okay. If this is wrong, this is gone, this is gone. Right? Now we have used our knowledge that it is in the 1998. Let us say you don't know about it. Let us say you don't know when was it started. But how will this word help you? It was established very recently. The same thing. Few months, few years, few decades, you don't get anything out of it. That's why it is wrong. Second, it is an alliance meant for maritime security only. Now, if you have read about this institution in current affairs, you will come to know that it is not just for maritime security. It's a multi-dimensional association between the countries for very other purposes. It is for maritime security, it is for, let us say, fisheries, it is for trade, and it covers many, many dimensions. So in that case, based on your knowledge, that it is wrong. Let us say you don't have knowledge. Even in that case, as a last resort, you can use this word only, and with the only, you can mark this as a wrong, and in that case, the answer will be D. Any doubt? Okay, we will move to the next question. Okay, now this was a question asked in 2016 prelims. Read all the words in the question carefully. The first statement, with reference to Trans-Pacific Partnership, consider the following statements. Okay. With reference to Trans-Pacific Partnership. Now, the keywords in the question are, first it's trans, second it is Pacific, and third is partnership. Okay, consider the following statements. Now, it is an agreement among all the Pacific Rim countries except China and Russia. Now, if you read about it, in the current affair, it was covered very, very well, and it was a project which was promoted by Barack Obama when he was president. Later on, USA came out of it when Donald Trump became the president of the USA. So, based on your knowledge, you will come to know that it was an association of 12 countries. Okay, including USA, some countries in the Asia and Australia, some countries from the Americas, North and South America. So in that way, it was not an association of all the Pacific Rim countries, you know, based on your knowledge. But what happens? Sometimes you are not sure about it. Then you have to use your general understanding. Is it possible to have an association between all the countries together in a short span of time? See, this word is very, very extreme. All. Okay, all is an extreme word in that sense that it is very, very difficult to have an agreement among all the countries for partnership, trans-Pacific partnership. So even if, let us say, you are unable to think logically, you can directly go with this word all as a last resort. If there is a all in the statement, you can make it wrong. So if one is wrong, A and C are gone. Now we will deal with the second question. It is a strategic alliance for the purpose of maritime security only. Okay. It's, you know, that trans-Pacific partnership. Partnership is an open-ended word. If I am partnering with something, that means my engagement will not be restricted to a particular thing only. Oh, it can be a diverse partnership. So in that case, partnership is a diverse word and maritime security is a very, very specific word. Okay, it's a very specific activity or association. It's a diverse association. In that case, only maritime security is not the purpose of trans-Pacific partnership. And in general, you know about it that it was for the trade. Okay, trade between those countries. And they wanted to like promote the trade between those countries. So in that case, it was regarding trade. It was not regarding maritime security. So based on your knowledge, you can directly solve this. Let us say you are unable to think about it. In that case, go with this word extreme. It has only, then make it wrong. Answer is D. Clear? Any doubt? Okay. We'll move to next question. Now this is the question which was asked in 2017. Now read the question carefully and read all the statements in the question carefully. Which of the following statement are correct regarding Smart India Hackathon 2017? Okay. Underline or mark all the keywords in the question. Smart India Hackathon. First, it is a centrally sponsored scheme for the development of every city of our country into a smart city in a decade. In a decade. This is also keyword. Second statement, it is an initiative to identify new digital technologies. Technology innovations for solving the many problems faced by our country. Third, it is a program aimed at making all the financial transactions in our country completely. Now, if you go through, there are some keywords like Smart India Hackathon, then every city in a decade. These are extreme words in this question, in this statement. Then this is a general statement. It is an initiative to identify new digital technology innovations for solving the many problems. Many is an open-ended word. It is not extreme word. Many problems faced by our country. Third, it is a program aimed at making all the financial transactions in our country completely digital. Now this is also extreme word, all, and this is also extreme word. In a decade. Even a decade is also little bit extreme word. Now we will try to solve this question based on our knowledge. Now if you go through it, if you go through the current affairs of that time, Smart India Hackathon, those were the competitions. Hackathon means competition. Then competition for what? To bring some digital innovative solutions to solve the problems faced by our country. The problems in agriculture, the problems in healthcare. So there were so many problems, and to solve those problems, it was an initiative. Okay. Now, before using trick, we will use our general understanding. Okay. See the first statement. It is a centrally sponsored scheme for development of every city of our country into a smart city in a decade. Now, you know that in 2015, the government came with smart city mission. Okay. And how many cities were supposed to develop into a smart city? The number of cities were 100. Now, if you think about our country, in the last 5 years, how many smart cities actually got developed into a smart city? We are still don't know how many cities out of those 100 cities have actually become smart cities. Okay, and now this statement talks about developing every city in our country into a smart city in a decade. Now there are more than, let us say, more than 53 cities which are million plus according to 2011 census. Now according to 2021 census, it didn't happen, but if it had happened, it would have been more than 60, 70 or 80 cities, more than million plus population. So think in that way. Is it possible to convert every city in our country into a smart city in a decade? No, it's nearly impossible, because in the last 5 years we have chosen 100 cities, but we are unable to even deliver that thing. So it's been 5 years. In 5 years we didn't do this, and next 5 years we will find it difficult to develop those 100 smart cities, and there are more than 100 cities in our country. So based on that logic, the first statement is wrong. Let us say, even in that case, if you are unable to think about it logically, in that case go with the tricks. Now the tricks is same. Every is extreme mode, in decade is also extreme mode. Make it wrong. If it is wrong, this statement is wrong, or this option is not the answer. Now come to second. It is an initiative to identify new digital technology innovations for solving the many problems faced by our country. Now this is a very, very open-ended general sentence. It says initiative to identify new digital technology innovations for solving the many problems faced by our country. Our country faces many problems, and these competitions will give some solutions. Okay, some innovative ideas. Those can be used to solve these problems. So this is a right. But let us say you are not sure about this. Come to third. It is program aimed at making all financial transactions in our country completely digital in a decade. Now decade means 10 years. Within 10 years. Now just think, like logically think, whether it is possible to make all the transactions digital in the decade. Our country has nearly 90% of informal sector. And how do informal sector work? It is based on the currency. Okay, cash transactions. So is it possible to digitize the whole informal sector in the decade? No. Is it possible to eradicate all the cash in our country? No. Is it have the developed countries also been able to make all their financial transactions digitally in a decade? Let us say not in decade, let us say in half century or in 40, 50, 60 years. Not even now. So in that case, it's a illogically, it's a very difficult task if we think about completing these things in the decade. Okay, so it's not humanly possible. This is the logic. Now even if let us say you don't have logic, in that case you can solve the question, go with these extreme modes all completely and in decade, and these three statements, these three words in the statement are extreme statements. So in that case, third is wrong. Remove 3. Only one option remains, and that is statement 2. Even if you don't know anything about this statement, you can solve the question based on these two statements. Okay, and both these statements are extreme. With this logic, we have used logic, and only then we have thought about tricks. We went with trick of extreme only when we failed to solve the question based on our, let us say, knowledge or logic or common understanding. Right? Now we will move to next question. Before this, we will erase. As we have discussed earlier, your tricks may not be wrong all the times, or may not be right all the times. They can go wrong. Okay. Now see this question. Now this question was asked in 2019 prelims. And that was question number 87 of set A. Okay, now go through the question, read all the keywords in the question carefully. The Reserve Bank of India's recent directive relating to the storage of payment system data, popularly known as data dictate, command the payment system providers that, okay, it commands to the payment system providers that they shall ensure that entire data, see this is also an extreme mode, entire data relating to payment systems operated by them are stored in a system only in India. Okay, they say that whatever financial data you have or whatever data regarding payment system you have to store all that data in India only. Okay, the first statement. Second, they shall ensure that the systems are owned and operated by public sector enterprises. Okay, and the third statement, they shall submit the consolidated system audit reports, consolidated system audit report to the CAG, Comptroller and Auditor General of India, by the end of calendar year. Now, as we have discussed, our regular approach to solve the question is use your knowledge first, then use the logic, and thirdly, the tricks. Firstly, we will think about knowledge. You might have read about this in the current affair. Whenever you are given the attempt, you might have read the current affairs and you have gone through this policy that storage of payment system data, popularly known as data dictate, command the payment systems, system providers that, okay, the data says that they have to store the data in India only. This statement is correct. Okay, by my knowledge, this statement is correct. Let us say if I don't have the knowledge, then I have to use my general understanding and logic. Anyway, there is a focus on data localization. Government is asking the data provider or the one e-commerce companies or those having data, they have to store the data in India only, at least one copy. There is a committee, B.N. Sri Krishna committee, and there is the law, data privacy law. There is a draft bill regarding data privacy, which is still in discussion. So you know that in general there is a focus on data localization. Let us say even if you don't have this knowledge, then if you don't think in this way, even then you are not sure about the statement. But don't use tricks directly. Rather than thinking about in terms of tricks, if I think in terms of tricks, I will make this as a wrong. As of now, I won't make it wrong. I will keep it as it is. Okay. I will keep it as it is. Let it be. Okay, I will go to the second statement. They shall ensure that the systems are owned and operated by the public sector enterprises. Now, if you know the knowledge, second statement is wrong. But let us say you don't have knowledge. In that case, what you will do? You will do your general understanding and logic along with common sense. They shall ensure that the systems are owned and operated by public sector enterprises. Now, you know that the payment system providers in India are both public and private. Okay, in private we can take name of Paytm. Okay, public, this could be Bhim. Now, see, this is a private player, this is a public player, and the statement says they shall ensure that the systems are owned and operated by public sector enterprises. How is it possible to force a private sector company to to give all the data to the public sector and that public sector should have all the data? It is quite difficult. Now, this public sector enterprises, that means it's not a government. It's a government company. See, this is government company and this is a private company. They both are competing together. They both are in the competition. How can a private sector company will give data to the public sector enterprises? It is public sector enterprise means it is not government, but it's a government company for commercial purpose. So in that case, it is not possible for a private player to give its data to the public sector company. Then that competition will not be there. Okay, there will not be equality of competition, right? So the second statement, by that logic and understanding, should be wrong. Okay, now we will come to third statement. Now second is wrong. Remove all the options which have second statement. Now let us come to third statement. they shall submit the consolidated system audit report to the Comptroller and Auditor General of India by the end of calendar year. Now, you should use your knowledge. You might have read about the current affair in the whichever current affair source you read. In that current affair source, you might have read that third statement is not part of that data dictate. Okay, let us say you don't have knowledge. Still, you can use your logic, common understanding, and general knowledge regarding CAG. Okay, in general, we know that CAG. What's the duty of CAG? CAG, it audits only central, state government and PSU accounts. Okay, central, state and PSU. It is dealing with only with the financial matters of central and state government and their associated companies. Now, see, the payment companies, they can be private companies. Okay, and it is dealing only with the financial matters and not with the data. System audit report. The audit report might include financial and non-financial things. And how can a private company can be audited by the CAG? We can audit a private company only on the basis of directive given by the president, but not by the RBI directive. Okay, so in that case, and RBI is not a constitutional body, but CAG is a constitutional body. RBI can't directly give orders to the CAG, or there is no relation between them. This body has more status than this body. So anyway, when you solve a question, you have to think in this way. You have to use your logic, you have to use your common understanding, only then you can solve the question. Now see, CAG is related only with the financial matters of the government. It is not dealing with the data or data storage of both private or public companies. So in that case, third statement should be wrong, because it's not the duty of the CAG to look into the data. Okay, it is dealing only with respect to the financial matters of central and state government. So third statement is wrong. Now, if you directly go with the trick, then you would have done, you would have marked this statement as wrong, because it has only the trick of extreme. It has only, and that's why you would have made this as a wrong, and in that case you would have removed this and this and this, and you have gone with option C, and in that case it would have been wrong. So always think in terms of knowledge first, logic then, and then tricks. Don't directly jump into tricks. If you go with tricks, you may go wrong. Okay, now we will move to the next trick. Before that, I will erase this.